let's start the session, and whoever will be joining, I will be letting them in this meeting. So I welcome you all to the week 11 program solving session on the course Sustainable Architecture. And in this session, first of all, we will be solving some of the previous year questions, that are 10 questions only. And since this session was or this the content was more or less practice session, or this learning of this simulation software design builder, so we will be also doing hands-on example and try to know the interface of this design builder software and various facilities and tools that can be used for deep analysis. So let's begin with the starting first 10 simple problem questions or previous year questions, I should say, and see how far you people can understand and give answers to those questions. So let me share my screen, and after solving these 10 questions, we will be doing the hands-on work, this example. So screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So here are the 10 questions that have been asked in the previous year assignment questions. So try to give answers to these questions. Here is the first question in front of you all. Okay. So first question is, which simulation software simulation engine runs behind the design builder for thermal and energy calculations? Out of the four options. And whoever have joined the session, they can mark their attendance in the chat box. Meanwhile, we will be discussing the sample questions or previous year assignment questions. Then they can mark their attendance. uh, then others, they can also give the answers who have not mentioned. Four of you have given the answer, fine. So for this particular question, question number one, energy plus is the right answer for this question. The design builder software uses energy plus as its core simulation engine to perform detailed thermal and energy calculation, which was asked in the question. And Energy Plus is widely recognized as building simulation program that models energy consumptions as well as indoor thermal comfort and more in buildings. It deals with more in buildings. It enables the users to perform dynamic simulation and energy efficient design or sustainable design. Whoever wants to perform, it helps a lot in that area. So I know this. I think this question was also asked in the this year assignment question also. So let's move to the second question then. Can we move to the second question?
Yes.
Okay. So here is the second question then. Which simulation model is rotated for, or the simulation model is rotated for how many rotations in order to calculate the average performance of a base case? When we are performing the base case analysis, then how many rotations or how many orientations do we need to study? One, two, four, or eight? Try to give answer to this question. This is general, this is not dependent upon a particular case. Like in this week assignment post, in this week assignment, or the ma'am has done the simulation of one building in which only two rotations are enough because of the symmetry. But we are just talking about the general case, how many orientations of the simulations we perform for averaging the energy performance of a base case. Yeah, so all of you have given the right answer. We just try to simulate in four orientations or four main directions. We are not going for the northwest, north south, something like that. That's why 8 is not the right answer. 4 is the right answer for this, east, west, north, south. Or you can, when you are putting these values in the software, then you can put 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, and 270 degree. Then it will cover all the four directions. Fine. Everybody is fine with the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then here is the third question that have been asked in the previous year. Try to give answer to this question as well. The procedures for performing the base case simulation model for green building compliance is prescribed by which of the following SRA standards? Yeah, we are talking about the simulation model for green building compliance. I hope all of you will be giving the right answer to this question as well. So most of you are saying option B. The rest of you also try to give answer. Meanwhile, I will see what is in B. So B says SRA 90.1. So option B is the right answer for this question. All of you have given the right answer. This SRA 90.1 appendix G, sometimes it says that provides the detailed methodology and procedures to simulate the baseline building performance for green building compliance, and as well as it lays out the modeling rules and guidelines, making it essential for energy modeling when comparing local or actual building design with the standard base case model. So SRA 90.1 are used in that regard. Fine. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4 then. Here is question number 4, and this was also well explained during the example that examples was solved in the design builder software. This was also explained. Whenever you will be making changes, then changes making in the building level, making in the zone level, how far it will affect each other. So based on that, you can answer to these questions. Which of the following statement is true? Any one of them you have to choose. It's not multiple answer questions. So any one of them you have to choose. So read all the four. These four are more alike. You will find to be similar, but they aren't. So every sentence is having different meaning. So you have to choose the most appropriate one and the correct one. Whenever you will be making changes at the building level, they are applied to the block and zone level, or changes made at the building level are not applied to the block and zone level. And the third one is saying changes at the zone level are applied to the building level, and changes made at the block level are applied to the building level. So which of the following A, B, C, D is correct? And the most appropriate answer for this particular question, question number 4. How far you have understood it? All of you give your answers. Then let me see. Let me think all as well. Okay. So all of you give your answers for this particular question, question number 4, and for whom they have joined late, let me show the questions again. Here is question number 4. I don't feel anybody of you have given the right answer till now. So if all of you have given your answers or you people don't know, then let me know. Then I will be discussing on this question, and this will we will also get a feel when we will be working in the software. And in just another 10 minutes, then you will see which of the following options was correct. Now you can answer it now. Any of you wants to tell the answer? D and C. Two answers I have received. Both are not the right answer. Anybody wants to give another answer, or can we discuss? Yeah. Okay. So for this particular question, question number 4, A is the right answer for this question. And how this is happening, I will be explaining it in the this hands-on simulation software session that I will be conducting just completing after these 10 questions of previous year. There I will be explaining it in much detail, and you will get a feel of it. But for now, you can understand that whenever it is like a tree. Whenever you will be doing a simulation, this will be like a tree diagram. Here will be your building, then there will be different zones or blocks, you can say. If you are doing block, then there will be zone 1, zone 2, So whenever you are making the changes in the upper level, building level, then these changes will be automatically applied in the subsections, that to be block, then zone levels. But if you are going and making the change in a particular zone, that cannot be applied to the upper level, that I mean to say. So if you are able to understand this and appreciate this, then you will be knowing that whenever you will be making the changes in the zone level, which is saying in the option 3, they cannot be applied to the building level as a whole, because changes in the higher level can be applied to the lower level, but changes which you are making particularly for specific for that zone, that cannot be applied for the whole building is consisting of all the zones. If you are going and applying some changes in the zone 1, how it can be applied in zone 2 as well, or other zones as well. So zonal changes whichever you are making, they cannot be applied to the building level. Similarly, it is saying block level whatever changes you are making, so this may be the block level. Building level is the biggest level, and beside that, the tree diagram you can prepare. Block level will be there. Then you will divide the block level, and there will separate zones levels. So whenever you will be making changes in the block level, that can also not be applied to the whole building level. So option third and fourth, they are absolutely eliminated. So out of these are just complementary to each other. Either this will be true, or this will be true, because it is associated with not. Whether the changes made in the building level can be applied to the block level or cannot be applied to the block level. Any one of them can only be true. So as far as I have discussed now, so option A will be the right answer. All of you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Now everybody understood it? Okay, fine. So this thing I will be showing it. If I forget, then let me know. When I will be doing the this simulation software example, then this thing I will be showing you as well. So let's move to the fifth question then. If fourth question is clear too, and this the same question was also asked in the week 11 assignment of this year as well, if I am not wrong. How many of you have solved the week 11 assignment of this year? Will you be able to find this question there? Okay, no, you have not haven't solved yet. Fine. So anybody of you have find this question there? This is also asked in this week assignment as well. Anybody of you have find or not? I think most of you haven't solved it yet. Fine. So most of the questions what I feel, most of the question that have been discussed or that have been asked in the previous year, out of 10 questions that have been discussed or that I am discussing now in this session, out of these 10 questions, more or less 6 questions have been asked in the similar same questions without any changes. They have been asked in this year assignment of week 11. You can find it out once you will be solving it. Okay. So Suraj is saying he has answered it correctly. Okay, fine. So most of you will be finding most of the questions that we are discussing now in the directly in the assignments. So this was one of them. Let me go to the fifth question then. So here is the fifth question. As per the SRA 90.1 compliance criteria of Appendix G, that recommends to maintain maximum uniformly distributed window to wall ratio on building facades across the four orientation to be less than or equals to what percent? 10%, 20%, 40%, or 80%. What should be the right answer? And this was also discussed, and this is also directly given in your week 11 assignment. You can find it there as well. So this one you could have answered, or this one you can answer it now and discuss if you have some of the query, so that it will be helping you
It's
in solving the.
40%, sir.
Yeah. So it's 40% as per the SRA 90.1 compliance criteria. That will be the right answer. I hope all of you will be answering it correctly in the assignment. So let's move to the sixth question then. Here is the sixth question. Air tightness or infiltration of the building construction for a base simulation model for green building compliance is usually prescribed by which of the following SRA standards? Either it is SRA 90.1, SRA 90.1 Appendix G, X-ray 62.2 or X-ray 55? Yeah. So this standard was also discussed during the base case infiltration discussion when it was made. How much should be the infiltration or air tightness level? And these features are also included in the software. I will be showing it in detail in just another 10 minutes. So I think this is also directly asked in your this year assignment. So if you have answered it there, then you can answer it here as well. Otherwise, you can give your answer. Then we will be having a discussion on this. So try to give answer to this question as well. Question number 6. Which should be the right answer for this one? For air tightness or infiltration or movement of air ventilation, you can say you follow essay standards of which appendix or which section. For ventilation, which section you prefer? The similar question was actually previous year assignments as well. So 10 people are now. Anybody of you wants to add your answers for this question? Question number 6. Nobody knows the answer of this question.
We have answered so option C 62.2.
Okay. So option C you have answered, and it is the right answer for this question. SLS 62.2 is the right answer that accounts for the ventilation or infiltration of the building construction for the base simulation model for the green compliance criteria. That's fine. Then let's move to the seventh question then. Here is the seventh question. This question is also asked in your this year assignment week 11 directly, and it was also asked in the previous year. So I don't think in terms of HVAC, this meaning of COP, you will be doing it wrong. B. I'm getting the answer B. B is the right answer for this one. Whenever you are doing simulations or whenever you are doing these HVAC model systems analysis, then you will be knowing the coefficient of performance becomes very very important. That we also evaluate for our air conditioning systems as well. So this coefficient of performance only shows how much output you are getting when you are giving some sort of input to that. It is more or less equivalent to the efficiency, but when you are talking about this air conditioning systems, then we don't call it as a CO, this efficiency. We call it as a coefficient of performance for these HVAC systems, and it is always, it is advisable, it should always be more than one, otherwise it's inefficient. Fine. So I think all of you have given it right answer, and without any query, let me move to the next question then. Question number 8. Here is question number 8. For the base case simulation models, lighting control must be modeled. Is it true or false? Various lighting control methods and tools have been discussed. So whether you will be utilizing it in the base case or the proposed case. F F F F. Yeah. So for the base case simulation model, these lighting controls need not to be modeled. These controls simply means some sort of sensors, you can say, for saving the light, so that you will be proposing it or that you will be applying and analyzing the performance in the proposed case. These control methods you will be applying to the proposed case, not in the base case simulation models. That's why this statement is false, and all of you have answered it correctly as well. So let's move to the ninth question then. So here is the ninth question in front of you all. In design builder software, the component blocks that have been drawn or a standard type are created at the site level primarily for which of the following functions? What do they do? Component blocks. This blue colored block, you can say this, that was created in the lecture videos. So what was the function of those blocks? Whether they are included in the HVAC calculations, or whether they are used for creating internal partitions, or creating false ceilings, or creating window glazings and with sliding. And this same question is asked in your week 11 assignment directly. You can, if you are able to answer it and discuss it here, then you can answer it there correctly. For ninth question, I have received some of the answers. Let me see. Yeah. So all of you have given it correctly. Option D is the right answer for this question number 9. That is shading. It is helping you in shading by other blocks or reflection or visualization effect. And the same thing I will be showing it as well, and I will drawing the component block in this DesignBuilder software, how it is doing. Fine. So let's move to the next question then. And then the last question of the day, simple question. Then we will be moving to the simulation software hands-on session. So here is question number 10. Changes that you will be making at the building level are applied to the block and zone level and will be shown in which color at the block and zone level. That's great. So if you have done some sort of exercise in the software, then you will be able to answer. And this how which color it is, that also I will be showing it. So for meanwhile, how many of you have done some sort of exercise in this software, they will be able to answer to it. B. I think B you have answered it for the previous question, not for the this question. B false you have answered. Pricing C. So all of you read this question as well as answer it in the chat box. Hmm. So till now I feel only two answers I have received, and they have more or less tried to give answer to this question, and rest of you are just waiting for the answers. So let me disclose the answer then. The correct answer to this question is blue. Whenever you will be making some sort of changes in the building level, they will be applied to the zone level and the block level in the blue color. So if you want to change the default or the inherent applied settings or changes in these blocks and zone levels, then you will be going to the particular zone, then you will be changing it, then the color will be turning out to be green or something else, that I will be showing it. So blue is the right answer for this question. Okay. So with this, I think we are ending to our this previous year assignment problem solutions, and I hope this will be helping you to solve this week 11 some of the assignment questions. And if you find some of the query in these questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we can move to the simulation software hands-on session. Can we move? If everybody is fine.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So ठीक है, बाद में खा लूँगा. Let me close this. So all of you have installed this software design builder in your PC system. How many of you have installed it and answered it in the chat box as S? If somebody is facing some sort of issue in installing the software, then I will be helping them as well. And if all of you have installed it, then we can go directly to the work on example. So how many of you have installed it or answered it as S in the chat box? And how many are facing some sort of trouble? They can also answer no in the chat box. So one, two, three, four, five, six people have answered. What about others like Chandrakant, Shasidhar? Not yet. Okay. So you haven't tried to install or you are facing some sort of issue that I wanted to know. Because without working parallelly with me or with the lecture videos, अच्छा, okay, fine, you missed it. And what about Sashi? And the rest of them I have answered, they have answered. So you try to install it when you will be going to the site of design builder, then you will be finding there an option of download, and when you will be going in detail of that one, then you will be finding the free trial version for 1 month they are giving, so that one you can download it and install it. Yeah, importing the dxf file, so that thing also I will be doing initially. So whatever the content of the session was there, that I will be covering as well as, but I will be working with some different example. So let's start. All of you open your software design builder. So the software will be looking like this. So screen is visible, the interface of design builder.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Pallavi, you were asking that DXF file you are not able to import, right? Pallavi or Payal, who was asking that the software, this DXF file you are not able to import?
I have done, sir. I have imported the DXF.
Okay, fine. Otherwise, I will be discussing another way. Without importing the DXF file, also you can prepare your design there. What is the second way? That also I will be discussing, and we will be doing it in detail. Don't have DXF file. So each and every discussion I will be making it. So let's start. So parallelly you can also perform the things that I am performing. So in the initial case you have to go to the file, and then you have to choose the option new file there. Then this sort of window will be appearing in front of you all, and there you can see here are the various templates. These are the pre-designed templates that you need not to make building, or you need not to make the DXF file and import it and all. So these are the pre-designed example. This so you can say files. You can open any of them. For example, I am opening about this PCM example, or I can open about Tom wall example for now and see how it is. So this was in this version 7.0.0.0036. and now I am importing to my software format this Tromball. From here also directly I can open the example Tromball. So I think we have also discussed about the function of Tromball, how it works in one of the these sample problem questions tutorial session. So all of you try to open to this Tromball example in your system.
Is it from example, sir?
Yeah, you can see it is there. Tromball example you can find in the first page of your DesignBuilder software when you will be opening it. Here it is written. My cursor might be visible, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can open it there. Then I will be explaining few things about Tromball that you know and how you have incorporated your concepts here in this software. So then we will be moving to the session. So this Tromball you can open all of you. Then you all of you will be getting this sort of window.
Mr. Sudhir,
Yeah.
I am getting a comment here. You must have at least one licensed calculation module to be able to create a new model or to load. This Energy Plus need to be installed first.
No, no, no. Only you have to install the Design Builder software, and
That
there.
I have done. I
Okay,
have done. When I
okay, okay,
click
okay,
this
fine.
PCM,
So once you have done,
yeah.
you go to this help is opening for you. Help section. Help you can click.
Okay, 1 minute. Help.
Then
Yeah,
then you can go to license.
1 minute. Yeah, help and license. Okay.
Then after that you can go to the evaluate. It will be opening for you. Evaluate.
Yeah, yeah. Energy plus first is return and then evaluate. Okay,
So this one will not be ticked marked for you until unless you have license. So I have incorporated the license of 1 month. That's why it is now it will be working till 6th of November. So for you if you are not having license, so this will not be ticked correctly. So how you can get the license? For that you have to do the evaluate first.
okay. So I
Then
will click on the evaluate.
yeah, you will be clicking on the evaluate. Then it will be going to the some website where you might
Okay,
have login or you will be asked to
okay,
log in.
okay, okay.
So once you have done it, you have
Hmm.
login in that site, Design Builder software site.
Okay,
So after that, you can click on the license.
okay,
Then you
okay.
will be asked to for the activation code. You can ask for the activation code. Then you have to
Hmm.
fill your details here.
Okay,
Then
okay.
you will be clicking on next. Then you will be
Hmm.
getting one mail. The mail
Hmm.
that you have given in that you will be getting one activation code. That code
Okay,
you fill, then all these models will be activated in you and you can open new file or whether the previously given example files. So
fine.
this activation code you have to put there for getting the license, and
Okay,
everybody can get it for 1 month.
okay. So it means parallelly I cannot work.
No, you can work, you can, it's just a 5 minutes work, so you can get the license here. Meanwhile it won't take
Okay.
half an hour or something. So you can activate, do the activation code, the procedure that I am showing you. You click on
Hmm.
license, then you click on activation code, then you click on next, then you fill your details, then you do the next.
Now first, okay. Can you again
Yeah,
from the this I open this license manager and then Energy Plus is the first one.
you need not to tick any of them. You just click here where I am saying you do. This all will be done automatically once you will be following the process that I am saying to you.
Can you restart
Yeah, sure.
from this help? From this help.
Yeah, from help only you have to install it. Sorry, get the license. So all of you have done it similarly, if I'm not wrong, till that point. Whoever is having license, you have done with the activation code or not?
We have
Yes,
done,
sir.
sir.
Okay, no issues. Let's wait for a few minutes then wait for him as well. So when you will be clicking the software, just taking time. Okay. So Sarajji, this you can see all of you. Once you will be downloading the software, after that you have to open it. Then this type of interface will be opening. There you have to click on the license. After that you have to once click on the evaluate. It will be while you were downloading the software, in the design builder software. In that process you will be asked to log in or register to the site and give your mail. In that mail they will be providing you the link to download the software. Through that link you have to download it, and after you will be downloading it, then you will be opening, then this type of interface will be opening. And then you will be have to click on help, then evaluate. Then once you will be clicking on the evaluate, then the one website of the design builder will be opening, and there it will be showing that uh, you are now authorized to get the activation code. After that you have to click on the license, then click on the activation code, then you have to click on the next, then you have to fill all your details, whatever you are, whether you are consultant or architecture or student, and other details. Then you have to click on next. Then here you have to fill the activation code that you will be getting on your mail. And once you will be clicking putting the activation code, any of them, so then you will be doing next, then all these things will be opening and getting activated for you. And once it is activated, then you can start performing your analysis. Am I clear now?
Yes, sir.
I did not get the mail yet. This mail will come
Yeah, mail
because
will
design
come.
will
Mail of the
because
activation
design.
code will come. Sometimes it doesn't come if you're connected with some of the land proxy settings something. So you have to
Okay.
connect it with your own internet, then it comes.
No, I am connected. And thank you for evaluating design builder. This much page has come.
Yeah. So again you have to
And
go to the software page and you have to click on the license activation code.
okay, 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 okay.
Here license activation
Hmm.
code. You can see my screen. It will be helpful for you. Here you have to fill the details. Then you will get the activation code.
Okay, so I will go for the next license. Okay, it is not licensed.
Activation code you have to choose.
Actually, there is a small window here that is evaluation, requesting evaluation.
So that thing I have asked you to evaluate first. That you have done, you are saying.
That I have done, and email and everything is given. Now, license is not getting clicked because this
Yeah,
window
that
is open.
once it is not getting closed, that it will make sound only. It will not get closed. So it will be helpful if you can share your screen, then we can see what's the issue it is happening. I don't think we are able to understand now your problem because the process is same and
Hmm.
everybody has followed the same process. You can share your
This-
screen, then we can help you out. Meanwhile, Chandrakant, you also can download and install it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Sarajji, are you able to do it, or will you be sharing your screen so that we can see what's the?
I'm trying to share the screen.
Okay, you can share. You can share it from here. there are a lot of things I have to discuss with you. So once it is done, we will be discussing it.
Share.
From here you can share, and then you can share entire screen.
From where I can share?
You click on this where my cursor is
Okay,
on the, in
okay,
your screen.
okay.
Then you can click
This
entire
arrow,
screen.
upward arrow,
Yeah,
upward arrow.
upward arrow. Yeah, upward arrow. Then one option will be appearing entire screen. You click, then you do just next. Let me unshare by hitting. Then you will be able to share. Yeah. And rest of you, whoever have joined, they have installed it. Elena, Payal, Pallavi, you have installed the
Yes, sir.
software.
Yes,
Civil.
sir.
Okay. So kindly share your screen so that we can see. Okay, now we are able to see it. So you have login here in
No.
the top corner. You have to you login here.
Okay. Design builder login.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay.
So we click in the down software. Click on the software. Okay, fine. So you
Hmm.
now you can go to this only. Click on your account.
Okay.
So your activation code, you click on it.
Okay. Hmm. You can read the screen.
Yeah, yeah, I am able to. So fine, let's go on the this general process. You open the software,
Okay.
not here. Those this DesignBuilder software interface. Just
Not here.
yeah,
Okay.
You click on the software. I'm saying.
Okay. Here. Okay. Yeah. And then license.
Yeah, we are not able to see that.
Uh,
You click on license, then
This,
activation
this you
code.
have to minimize, and then
Yeah, you have to minimize this one. Then it might be visible.
okay.
Something is correct. You click on license, then activation code, and fill out the details. Then one mail containing your activation code will be sent to you. Then you have to put it, and easily you can.
Actually, one small window is still open, requesting evaluation. So maybe it may take some time. It looks
Okay, so you can try it later. We will be now going through the session then. Okay,
okay. Okay.
okay. So it is the same process, and you can also take the help of me later on, or the other classmates if you know any one of them. So let me share
Okay.
my screen. Fine. So this page is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Okay. So let's create the new file. Here we will be starting from here. When you will be clicking on the new file, then title you can mention here. Parallelly, all of you try to solve as I am doing it, and also try to simulate the case. You can mention here as a base case, and here what I wanted to mention, you can see this analysis type is showing as energy plus. So this is the not showing any other options. So for this software, this is the default option. You can say this energy plus simulation engine, this is the default engine which it is conducting or which it is using for the simulation. Fine. Till now all of you have done.
1 second, sir. It's opening. I just
Okay,
restarted.
okay. All of you mention the title, any title you can mention, building A, building B, or base case, or whatever you want to say. Then you can take the analysis type, and there you won't find any other options. This will be the default option for that one that I wanted to give emphasis is that one of the questions also we have solved, that their gradients and all different method, different analysis type was given, but energy plus is the main simulation engine or the default simulation engine for this simulation software design builder, that you can see it here as well. So apart from that,
Sir,
this
location, sir, this location we have to take as it is, lake only.
so that thing I am coming and I will be discussing one by one. So that why I have chosen this one and what's the importance of this one, because I wanted to give you the knowledge of something else. That's why I have chosen it as a lay. So here first of all you can see this SRA 90.1 appendix G that we have discussed just in one of the portion that we have chosen for our this base case building energy analysis or the simulation. Fine, here I have selected it. So coming to the location, I was just explaining and telling you that when you want to change the location or you want to do analysis for a particular location, you have to just click on these three dots and four dots. So then this kind of location template window will be opening. In this location template window, you will be finding different countries. You can see for which country you are doing, Afghanistan, Algeria, or whatever, Argentina. So in this you have to go for India. When you will be opening your country India, because we are doing it for India, then in India you will be getting the list of several cities weather data files, and all these weather data files in the software, they are in the extension of energy plus weather data file, that in short we call it as a EPW files. EPW files, energy plus weather data files. Other than that it is not going to tackle. So in this you can see it is given for different kind of cities. Are you people able to find it out and see in your screen as well?
Yes, sir.
So this one, you this my screen or this meeting, you can open it in the phone or something other device, so that you can see and perform the things in your system as well parallelly, or you are not having two systems. So in this I wanted to mention that here you will find the weather data files of most of the cities of India, but I don't think anybody of you will be able to find the weather data file of Leh. Can anybody find in their system?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir. No, we can't.
No. So it's not about Leh only. You can go for some particular region in Delhi as well. So you will not be able to find, because this is containing very less database of India. So in that regard, what we can do? So in that regard, I have discussed and I was discussing you from the beginning that when you needed the other areas, see if you want to do for Ahmedabad, if you want to do for some other city, then it's fine. But if you want to do some sort of city which is not there, so how you can get? So you will have to click on the one building site. All of you can see the screen, Google. Someone wants to join.
Yes, sir.
So what you people do, first of all of you try to go on this one building site. So here you will be clicking on this onebuilding.org, whatever it is written. So there you have to go and choose your region Asia. Asia region 2. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So all of you do it parallelly. So when you will be clicking on Asia, then you will find several countries, continents, whatever. So you have to choose India. Here is India. So you have to now go for India because Leh is located in India. So here you can find the state wise, then it is divided into different states. Whether you want to go for Rajasthan, Puducherry. So I will be going for this Jammu and Kashmir region. So once you will be clicking on this Jammu and Kashmir, so there are several files of previous years from 2007 to 2011. They are zipped in one file. Similarly, for 2009 to 2023, they are zipped in one file. So you can click any of them. So I'm not talking about in Jammu and Kashmir. There are other regions like Gulmarg or Jammu or Banihal. This is not I am taking into account for this analysis, but it can be asked. Like if I am talking about you have to do the analysis of a building which is located in Gulmarg, then you cannot do with that database or with that weather data files that have been associated in the software as well. There you have to import some weather data files from some other source, and that source that I am discussing it about now. So here you can find the Leh weather data files TMV file. It is called as typical meteorological year.
This is one building. This one in the Google, one building climate.
Yeah, one building climate first of all. Then you have to select Asia. Then you have to select India. Then you have to select the state Jammu and Kashmir. Then you can download it. All of you try to download. So once it is downloaded, you can see here it is downloaded. So then you have to click on extract all. So I will be extracting it all. This window is opening again. So here is the EPW file. You can see, all of you can see. This is the EPW file. There are in that zip file there were several files, DDY file, CLM file. So I have to focus on this EPW file for my Energy Plus simulation. This is the Energy Plus weather data files. So when I will be importing, like see, I first of all I have to choose which of the following is nearest to Leh. That climate condition I can choose, or that state I can choose. For example, if I am choosing Dehradun, so I have to create a copy of it. I have to create a copy of Dehradun. So here from here you can create the copy of it. So here is a copy of Dehradun. You can find it out. So why I am creating the copy? Because if I am trying to this, I am trying to edit. Here is the edit window. If I am trying to edit this Dehradun, so this is logged. You can see here the green color is showing it logged library data. So whichever data it is there, it is logged in this. In that data, you cannot make any changes. You cannot make the latitude to be 33 or this or weather data files. Here you have to do the import the weather data files. So you cannot make changes to the original files. Original files will always be there as it is because it is locked, but you can create new files of your choice. So for creating the new files you have to choose the nearest or the nearby weather data which you are trying to copy or which you are trying to create. So for example I have trying to create for the Leh, so I have chosen for Dehradun. So here is the copy of this Dehradun. This one if you would try to edit, then it is now it is having similar data because it is just a copy of Dehradun. but this one you can edit as per your requirement that I wanted to state. So here you can mention new lay or lay, you can mention it is a lay file. All of you have finished till now, so I should ask
Yes,
you,
sir.
otherwise you will be left behind, so I will be keep on asking you. So all of you are able to create a copy of any of the nearest weather data file till now. All of you have reached.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
No,
see,
from the list, Dehradun, this one
it's not you have to
is
choose,
direct.
it's not that you have to choose Dehradun, you can choose any of the, because it is just the template, and we will
Okay.
be changing it completely. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will be changing it completely. So after changing it, you can name the new file as I have mentioned, new lay data file. So here you can now see there are different options. So these all the options you need not to change. See, if the latitude it is still of Dehradun, longitude is also still of Dehradun. So main thing you have to do, you have to go for the simulation weather. You can see here. Here is the original thing, or the original thing. You can say where we have to make the changes. So you can go to the simulation weather. Then you have to click here. Then in this you can see these are the original files. Here are the original files for all the states that have been shown to you there. So here as well you have to import that file here, that lay file that I was showing to you, this lay epw file you have to import here. So how can you do it? Then again you have to create a copy of it here. So I can choose any of them. Let's say I am choosing Himachal Pradesh and I'm creating copy, because this one I cannot edit directly. So there will be copy. Here is my copy. Here is copy, and this copy you can edit. And here is the file name, and in this place you have to replace with the epw file. Here is the various epw files you can see. So I have to replace it with the Jammu and Kashmir epw file, to this file particularly. So this whatever the latitude longitude it was showing, now it will be changed. See, it is showing for the latitude or longitude of Ladakh. It has been updated by itself. You can check it from Google, what is the latitude and longitude of Ladakh or Leh. So there you have to change. So this you can rename it as well, because I have it is not the Himachal Pradesh, it is of Leh.
Sir, now I have downloaded. I want to import this one. One of the Karnataka's district file which I
Hmm.
have downloaded.
So you can select any of the city of Karnataka, then you can create a copy of it. After that you can go on edit. You can edit the copy file only. So that's why you are needed to create the copy of that file. So then you can edit it, and in the weather simulation weather section you have to change the file here. Let me show the steps again quickly. So here you can click for changing the weather data file of any of the state. There, if I am willing to edit this one, or nearby Lucknow I want to edit, or I want to import that file whichever I have downloaded, so I can click on edit. So this is locked library data because it was inherent. So I create a copy. This one I have created the copy, so this one I can change. Here it is not saying it as locked, because this is copy one that I have named it as lay. So there you have to go for simulation weather data, and here you can find there will be if you will be clicking on these dots, then again some files will be opening. There you have to create another copy of any of the file, say Delhi or something. I'm creating it, then I'm clicking on edit, because if once copy is created, then I can click on edit of that one as well. So here file name you have to import whatever you have downloaded. Here is the section where you have to feed that particular file. Everybody got it till now? So Elena is saying yes. What about others? How many of you have got it? And you people are able to,
Sir, can you repeat the step?
yeah. So
Yeah.
why I am telling you these things, because directly you can choose the weather files that have been given to your software, then you can do the analysis. But there can be some situation that you have to do the study or analysis for a particular state or particular place, and that because you want to build a building or suggest some person to build a building in that particular location. So in that regard, you have to put that area building that this weather data files. So how it is done, that I am saying you. So Payal, you have downloaded the weather data file or not of place which you want to incorporate? You have downloaded it, the file.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have extracted it to the EPW file.
Uh, just a minute. That is the problem. I will do it again.
You extract all the files, then it will be containing the EPW file. What about single civiling? You have got the EPW file?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you people have got the EPW file of any location, I am not getting fixed to Leh or anything. So then whatever steps are there, I am dictating it again. So first of all, you have to click on this three dots. So this template will be opening. So you have to choose any of the nearby place of the location which you have chosen. Or say if you have chosen some of the place or city of Rajasthan, you can choose Jaisalmer and create a copy of it, because Jaisalmer you cannot edit, it is the inherent there. So you can create a copy of Jaisalmer, like here from this option you can create a copy of that one. So once the copy will be created, that one you can edit it easily. So this one was not the inherent one, that's why it is not in black in color. This one I have created the copy, that's why it is in another color. So that copy one I can, what is the difference between copy one and the original one? You can see this this original one, if I'm saying about Rachi original one, if I'm trying to edit, then it will not allow me to edit, it is logged one. Whatever changes I will be making, it will not be happening. Okay is also not there. So that's why I'm creating copy. So copy one you can, once you will be making edit option here. So copy one you can edit as many times as you want, there will not be log data. So in that copy one,
Sir,
yeah,
I have,
tell me.
so I have created copy, double click, but it comes to location.
So
So
it is coming to location, here is the location na?
yeah, yeah. No, once after copying that, I double click,
So
but it's
you
showing in
yeah,
copy of
I got it, I got it.
website.
So when you
Yeah.
are double clicking it, then it is saying that you want to incorporate that file. That's why if I will also double click, then it will open. Like if I am clicking double click on Kurnul for say, so it will open Kurnul here and it will go to
Yes, yes,
location. So don't double click,
yes, sir.
you don't double click it, you open it and you go for edit. I am saying it. So you click on it, then you go for edit. Here you can go for edit. You can click on the copy file, then you can go for edit option. Don't double click it. Got it?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
It is showing message that hourly weather data files can only be selected from design builder weather data. So it
Hmm.
is not taking the live EPW file.
So you have to incorporate that file. You might have saved it in your desktop or download folder, if I'm not wrong. So
No,
that,
sir, it's in Drive. Yeah.
yeah, so that drive file, you have to, that EPW file you have to cut, or you have to move to this energy plus
Okay.
weather data file, whether all the files of weather energy plus is there, the software that you have installed in C drive, it might be there. So there you
Okay.
will find the other EPW files are there. So there you
Okay.
have to bring
Okay.
it out. From there
Okay,
only
sir.
it
I will
will
do.
take.
Okay. Okay.
So you do it, and once it is done, you please let me know.
Yes, sir.
See, if I am also changing the file name here, if I am also changing the file name, I am taking it from where? Here you have to put it here. In my case, it is in desktop. Then I am going for the program data. Then design builder, it will be there. You can follow the steps. You can select the file of EPW where you have downloaded. Then you have to put your file in this weather data section or weather data folder of design builder. From there, it is taking only. Got it? So civiling, it is fine with for you.
Mr. Sudhir,
Yeah.
I have this EPW file for this location, one location. How to put in the design builder?
Yeah, that thing only I am explaining it. You have activated your license.
Yes, yes, yes. All that I have done.
Okay. So
And
here you follow the steps. First of all, this EPW file, you have to move to this section. Which section I am showing it here? You move your EPW file to here. Otherwise, it won't be uploaded. So wait, I will be showing it from where it is taking, or it is have to be imported. So you move your EPW file to here, weather data section. So in my system, it is there where my all the this drive C is there. In drive C, if you will click, then there will be program data, and in that your downloaded design builder software separate file will be created. In that you will be
okay,
getting weather data file as well inside that design builder. This is the subsections.
okay, 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 okay.
So in that weather data, you move that EPW file wherever you have downloaded it or wherever you have saved it. So here I have saved all my EPW files which I want to import.
It will be in C now, I think.
Yeah, it will be in C. For me, it is in C, and then
Hmm.
program data, then design builder.
Program file C.
So what about others? They are able to do it.
Design builder, okay. In the design builder,
Weather data.
design builder, design builder, design builder. Uh,
There will be weather data file, or it may be inside some other file.
so I have to find out. Weather data. I'll search weather data. Weather file.
So what about Sibiling and Payal and Palvi and Elena? You people were able to import the newly weather data file to the software.
No, that import, it's not this one because when this new file is opened, no,
Hmm.
so that import, I have to close this and then go for import.
not getting. Pardon?
Now this basic case, this one, that new file we have opened and basic case, and then I created that this one, downloaded that file, and then now I wants to import.
Hmm.
So now, so while opening this, can we import that to the design builder?
Now that file you cannot open. That you have
Yeah.
downloaded. That need particular software to open. You cannot open it directly. That file.
No, no, no. I have to just only import that APW file.
Yeah, you import that EPW file, and here are the steps. So first you save that EPW file to particular location of design builder. That I am saying. That you have saved it. You have saved that EPW file to the design builder weather data folder.
No, no, no. It is there in my this one download
So
C drive.
you cut it and you paste, or you copy it or you paste it there in C drive.
Where?
Okay, okay, okay.
So where you have installed, it will be showing. For me it is there, simulation weather. So I think Saraji was able to do it.
Actually, I'm finding Design Builder, but in that weather data file or location, I cannot find.
So let me see my system. See program files. So you can see in my system here, when I am going for C, drive C, then program files, then the design builder, then in
Ah,
this,
okay,
yeah, in this design builder there will be data.
that that first one.
Yeah, but it is not this weather data, because there is none of the EPW file is there. So there will be some weather data, maybe in this energy plus weather data. Let me see which.
Energy Plus is there.
Hmm.
Weather data is not there.
Some EPW file
Weather
is there,
EPW.
or I think you can.
Sir, not able to find.
Okay, so I think here directly also you can paste it here. If you are going by this way, hmm, here you can directly
EP
paste it here also. If you are able to open it from there, then you can paste it here.
Now, how to open this select file?
Yeah. So you can go here. You can go to any of the location. Then you can click on edit. Then you can go to the simulation manager or simulation weather it is. Sorry. Then in that you can, whenever you are going for any of the option to edit, then you have to create copy of it. So these are my copies. That's why I am able to go directly to the edit. Otherwise, you will have to create copy. Then you go for the edit. After that, here you will be able to find this weather data option. So here you can paste it directly also, whichever you have copied. Are you able to get it now?
Yeah, I have created a copy of one file.
Then you go and edit. You you went to the simulation weather.
Now I just this one edit and then simulation weather. Okay.
click on this one. Then again you have to create copy of any of the nearby place.
It says the name copy of this file is already existing because one of the
Yeah,
file I have
then
just
you can
copied.
create copy of another one, any of them, any of the nearby that place. You can create copy of that, or else you can search and find the copy where it is the copy. Here it will be showing the copy file.
Yeah, that already this one in that general this one copy of that file is already
Yeah, there it is. So you click on
done.
edit, selecting that file once, don't double click.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
here you can change the file. You can see here, you can change the file. Here is the file.
Okay. Okay.
Here is the weather data. You will be getting the option. So whatever file you have downloaded, you can copy from here and you can paste it here, and then you can select from here.
So once I click the edit, I can change this name.
Yeah, name all.
Copy of.
Yeah, all the names you can change according to your choice or convenience. But the name is
Okay.
secondary. Important thing is to import the file that I am dictating. So you can copy that file whichever wherever folder you are having, and you can paste it here. Are you able to paste?
No, I have changed that name. Whatever I downloaded to that name, I changed this
But
copied file.
yeah,
But that import, how can I get the WP
Yes, sir,
file?
I can paste. Yeah.
yeah. From here you can select it. Then clicking on this, you can select, and then it will be not showing any sort of error. So here you
Yeah,
click
it's
on,
done.
yeah. So you can see the latitude, longitude, all will be changed. All the inherent data files or this temperature, all things will be changed automatically. Just you have to change the file. This is the main this file which has to be changed, and rest of the properties will be changed accordingly. So what's the issue sibling you are facing? I think you can do it in the second way that I am telling you now. You can paste your file here and you can select it from here, and then you can import it easily.
Okay.
So everybody is fine. Then I will be moving to the next. Can I move? Click on OK. Elena, you were able to do it.
Yes, sir, I'm trying, sir.
So what's the issue you are facing, or everybody else is facing? Anybody of you have done
Sir,
it, or all of you are facing the same issue?
sir, I have a doubt. Like,
Hmm.
now suppose we are selecting a location for our project.
Hmm.
Will we be able to manipulate the weather? For suppose I'm selecting the place location as Bangalore.
You
Will
can
I
change
be
it
able
later.
to? Yeah, it's not about the location. Will I be able to bring about different seasonal design? Like Bangalore has a very cool climate, in the
Hmm.
sense very optimum climate. Will I be able to design a structure, something similar to a winter season area?
Hmm. You will be able to.
Okay, sir.
So for that only we are selecting the understanding the weather of that place,
Yes, sir.
and later on you can change these weather data files as well as. So others, if you are facing some sort of issue, then you can select any of the weather data files that are there in the design builder itself. So it won't be difficult for you because you have to just double click on that, and later on you can try. These videos will be uploaded, so you can see the process and you can try it, and you can upload the new weather data file into the design builder software, so that you can do the analysis for a particular place of your location. So you can import any of them. While you were able to do it, the process that I have told to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And civiling, you are also able to do it.
No, I have created and then edit this one. I click the edit, but how can I bring that this one file
You can
from the downloaded EPW?
you can minimize your window and you can copy that file and you can paste here.
Paste where in the same copied this one
No, no,
location.
no. You have to paste it here. So for that, I will have to create a new one. Right? So you see my screen where you have to paste it.
Yeah.
So here you are clicking. Then once it is clicked, then you will be going to edit. Then again you will be going to the simulation weather. Again you will be clicking on here. Then you will be clicking the copy files. Here this is the copy file. I have renamed it. So you can click on the copy file. Then you can click on the edit. Then after that edit, you have to select. This is the file name. Here you have to make changes. Once you will be clicking on it, this kind of window will be opening. Here you have to paste your file. Clicking on the right click, you will be able to paste once you have copied. And from once it is pasted here, you can select any of them and you can open. Then it is done. Now it is clear.
No, once I go to simulation, whether it's coming the copied file of this one uh, in this software itself. But I am not getting that hourly this one. You have two windows, no? But I am getting only one.
Which two window you are talking about? This quite sometimes become difficult while handling those online sessions, because I'm not able to see your screen. Phew.
Okay, you can go ahead, sir. No problem. We'll try.
So you can see the process that I have discussed already. I think half an hour I have discussed on this one. So you can see the same process and you can follow it on later, so that it will be done. And if you face some sort of issue, then you can let me know in the next session. Fine.
Yes, sir.
And also, I don't think you will be finding any kind of issue once you will be going through the process that I have discussed just before in these tutorial videos. So let me delete. So this kind of interface will be opening for all of you. And for the timing, what you can do, you can select any of the random weather data file and you can proceed. So this interface all of you were able to open.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this interface, a few things that ma'am has explained, I will be going on that very quickly. Like first of all, you will be or you will have to set the units. Those for you setting the unit, in which unit you are taking the dimensions, or you are calculating the value of energy or day lightning, all these things. So you have to go for the tools initial step of this creating the building model. You have to go for program options. You can click parallelly, then you can click on international. In this tab you can see I have opted for English language because I am fine with this English. Otherwise, other people who are operating from other part of the country, they can go for Italian, Spanish, or else. Apart from that unit, I am going with the metric SI units because I am comfortable with the SI units in India, and also the currency I have opted for the Indian rupee. If I'm calculating some cost analysis I am performing in this particular project, so I'm okay with the currency of rupees. Otherwise, it will be showing GBP for some of the people if you have not changed it because it is British pound or British unit. It is. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I have made the changes that I needed to. Then here, people who are not able to import the DXF file, for them I am uh, doing this particular example session. There you can see this one you can move because I don't want to read this much. Only few things are fine for me. This one you can be moved left side or right side. So some of the features that none of you will be knowing, so this is and it will be making your design easier. So that one let me first make you understand. So initially you have been taught to bring the DXF file and then import it, then you can create the building model. But if you are not familiar with the AutoCAD or the DXF file, as someone of you was asking in the initial phases of the class, so it's not always obvious that you have to create the DXF file only. It's the import option that you are having that is very very good. If you are not having, then you can create your own building model here itself. You don't need to import. That I wanted to state. How you can create it? So you can see here is the building option. First add the new building. Everybody can find what
Yes,
happened.
sir.
Yeah, so try to respond quickly because we are already delayed in today's session. So we will be finishing it fast. So I can finish it fast and I can go fast. But I think I should wait and you should be working parallelly. That's why. Otherwise, I will be done, and I don't think you will be able to do it. So that's why you try to respond it so that we can move together. So here you can click on create new building. So that new building measurements that you will be giving, whether you will be giving that measurements based on SRA 90.1 compliance criteria or external measurements or NCM, all these things are there. So here I am choosing SRA 90.1. So these things are the compliance criteria, whether this is base building. So for first of all we have to create the base building, then we will be creating the proposed building later on and compare the performance later on. So here is the base building. So this building I will be creating a this house. So that's why I have opted for a residential building. It will be like more or less 1 BHK house. So it is a residential, of course, and other these details are mentioned. These don't have much effect on the simulation or results. So these, what is your name, what is your address, you can put it there. So here all of you can set it there. Building, if you will be creating a new building, then you have to make some of the changes. I hope you will be able to do it. All of you are able to reach to this point. So all of you are able to reach to this point. Am I audible? Payal, Elena.
Yes, sir.
So you were able to reach to this point or not?
Yes, sir.
So here you can see, from here you can create any of the dimension of the building. Let's say I am creating 10 cross 10. So you can put the, now where you have to put 10. So there are two ways of putting 10. First of all, you can move this cursor here and there. Then you can see when it reaches 10, then I can stop. First way is this one.
Yes.
So this, in this way the values may increase, may decrease. So while moving this cursor, you can directly type 10. Then this window will be opening. Once you will be clicking 10, then this window will be opening. You just have to put the direction, like in this direction or in this direction. You want to give 10 meters. Then once you have given the direction, although it is showing 8.42 for me, but I have put 10 meters here. So when I will be clicking enter, then it will be going for the 10 meters exactly. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then again in the
Yes,
left
sir.
left side, I want to create 5 meters or 10 by 10. I am saying just square shape I need to say. So let's create 10 meters here also. So just select the direction. So this, see, if I'm clicking here, clicking I'm saying, when I'm moving to this direction, it is not showing any of the line. But when I'm going to this direction, it is started showing one line. It means it is in the 90 degree direction. That's why it is showing by the dot 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 line. So in this 90 degree direction, I want to draw 10 meters again. So again I will type 10. Then I will type enter. Then it will go to here. You can zoom in or zoom out for your reference. So in this left, again this line is dot 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 line is showing, it means I'm in the 90 degree directions. If I want to go for some other directions, then I can choose from here circular. It's not always I will be drawing the polygon or rectangle. I can directly draw the rectangle as well as, or from that, instead of straight line I can draw the arc. So these are the some kind of drawing that you do in paints or AutoCAD or somewhere. So I'm just going for the 10 cross 10 and I'm just clicking and it is getting closed. Once this envelope is closed, then one building will be developed. So here is your building, 10 by 10 area building. All of you were able to create this one.
Yes, sir.
So from here you
Yes, sir.
can click right click. When you will be right clicking, you can cancel the draw block if you want. Otherwise, if you don't want to cancel, then you can draw anything another adjacent to it. For the timing, I am cancelling it. So I have cancelled the draw block option. So here is my building block that have been created, building one. So in this I wanted to show some of the features to you that you will be helpful for you. So first of all, let me select this one and then I will be right click on this one. It will be getting red highlighted. Then you can clone it. First you can see clone option. The clone option means you will just create a copy of it. So clone I have clicked. So clone option says where you want the building to be situated. For that I have to choose 2 points. So first point is this. If I want to uh, this put the clone just above it, so I have to choose 2 point as first point as the base and second point as the top. Here is the topmost point. So here is my cloning is done. So you can see cancel clone. So I can go to the building level. So you can see the cloning is done. Everybody can see.
Yes, sir.
It's not about cloning. I can also do this. I can also delete this one particular zone. I can click on it. Block 1, block 2, it is showing. Delete this block. But the base block can be deleted. I don't want to delete the base block. I want to delete the topmost block. Yeah, confirm. So again that same you will reach. And also I can create clone not only above it, it may be created just in front of it. So I have to again choose the 2 points. First point here, then second point is this one adjacent to it, and then I can stop. And this kind of cloning any place, it might also happen that you want to create a community, then you want to put the same similar kind of building. Once you prepare a complete building, then you will clone that complete building at some distance, and you will create a society. So cloning is clear, cloning option is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of you were able to do in your system.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let's move to the second option. This is move. So this move option says if you have after your study or after your this analysis, you find that you want to change the size of the building. Let's say you have prepared 10 cross 10, and later on somebody is saying you have to make it 15 cross 10. So how will you do it? So there you have to move, like this face you can select this okay, this is moving whole building. So I will be selecting one of the face, so that it will be only moving. That's stretch. So first of all, this move option says you can move your object anywhere and place it. Like I was telling you, you want to create a community, then you can put it a distance of 10 meter, one block. Here you can put. So this move you can choose for that purpose. You can select any of the building and you can move it. Fine.
Yes, sir.
And this stretch, that changing the dimension is here stretch. So which side you want to stretch as per the demand of the client, you can extend to this fast. This is now, see, it was initially 10 cross 10, now it is becoming 15 16. So how much you want, you can put the value again, type it. So it will be 15, then you can put enter. It will be automatically stopped and saved to the 15. So this space if you want to decrease, so this space you can decrease to 9 you say, or 5 you say. So you can type 5 and you can put enter. So this way you can change the dimension of the initially drawn building envelope or building block. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there here is some other options like rotate the building object. So you can rotate to any of the direction, any of the degree you want. And if it is moving very fastly, then you can type it. It's simple. You can type 5, you can type 10. How much degree you want? Here you have to type it here. How much degree of rotation you want? 5, 10, 12. You want your building to be inclined or 0 degree, so whole building will be rotated in that way. That option is also clear. Rotate,
Yes, sir.
stretch, delete the selected object. This red color means you have selected this object, you can delete it. So sometimes what happens, like somebody is here, somebody in this particular interface, then he or she will be saying that, sir, for me this clone, or for me this copy, this move, this stretch, these options are not visible for me. So these options will only be visible once you click on the object, then it will start highlighting to you what you can do to this object. Until and unless you will not click on the object and just you will be here, then you will say, sir, it is not visible to me. Is it is also clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So apart from that, you can also drag this face that I was telling to you, or stretch, you can say. So these are the several features. So what the which feature I like, or I think it is the most important one, this is the construction line feature. This is the construction line, and this feature I think it is as a most important feature. How it itself is nothing, but it is everything. Like if I want to say to you that you people bring this building, or if I will say that I want to draw one window in the center of this face. If I want to draw one window in the center of this face, then this can only be possible once I have utilized properly this construction line. Or if I want to draw one small building envelope in the center, you can see this construction line helps us to select the face. First of all, how will you select the face? So whenever you will be moving your construction line, if I'm moving it here means I'm working on this face. If I'm moving here means I want to draw something in this face of the building envelope. So if I want to draw it on the top, for example in this time I want to draw something or some circular shape or some tomb in the top face in the center. So how can you first of all identify where is the center, because everything looks like same. So where is this particular center from where you have to draw a circular dome? So that location you can create with the help of construction line only. So it helps us to find the particular location in the building and particular face as well. As like without construction line, let me cancel the construction line. If I will be trying to create one block, see, so here where is the center here, and if I want to create something at some location, say 3 cross 5 centimeter from this face 3, then 5. Let's say this is my y-axis top one, and this is my x-axis. So in the top surface, if this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, and I want to create some of the block or some of the circular shape it at the 3-meter height and 4-meter width. So how, where you will find which location you want to start creating? So these all answers you can find with the help of construction line. So construction line, first of all you try to select the face. So pink color shows that this face is selected. So again if you will go to this, then this face will be selected. You can move your cursor here, this face will be selected. Then you have to lock your face. How you can lock your face? So you have to put shift. Once you will be putting shift button, then this face is locked. You can move your cursor anywhere, see, nothing will be shown. No color, no building side will be highlighted, because this is now locked. Every construction whichever I will be making, it will be made in this face only. Everybody is able to lock the face. How many of you were able to lock the face where we want to do construction, next construction? Through shift key it is done.
Yes, sir.
Through shift key you can do the construction. Otherwise what will happen, if you are drawing, the software is not knowing in which face you want to draw the window and in which face you want to draw the door or another block. So you have to lock your face first of all. So see, it is going here, here. Sometimes if I am clicking on here is this point, so this point is in this face as well as in this face, in this face. So which face I am working, so I will put on shift button, then it is locked. Anywhere you go, shift button you just keep on pushing, don't remove your hand. Then you will find every work you will be doing, you will be doing in this face only. So once you have clicked on this face, then you can go at any location. Say I was saying about 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, so you can click 3. Then after that you can click enter. Here is the 3 meter. Then in the y-axis I wanted to be in the 4 meter or 3 meter distance, whatever you want, you can click 4, then you can click enter. So this construction line will always be highlighted by the blue line. Blue line refers to the construction lines. This question can also be asked to you. So here you can see this is my the point, or if anybody wants at some other point, then they can draw from here at what distance it is, or from this face, let's say, at what distance it is. So you, this one you can go through the help of construction line only. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now you can draw your block here, add new block. So at this point you can draw easily. Once you have fixed the direction dimension, then you can draw. So construction line helped me to find a particular location, and this building block will only be formed once it faces or it completes the closed loop. Here it is. You can change the height as well as, and how to remove this construction line. So people don't generally remove the construction line because they help them as a guidance, but you can click on right click, then you can remove all construction lines. Here are only 2 3 construction lines. There are cases where there are several construction lines, so you can remove all the construction lines or you can keep it and start doing. There is no issue with that. So for the timing I am removing it, so the building will become like this. So the importance of construction line you will be able to appreciate it later on. You can see this, if somebody wants this building to be situated at a distance of 5 meter or 10 meters, let's say 10 meter from the x-axis. So here is the 10-meter point. You can see this one, you can select. So it is drawing the building block. Let me, so let's select this construction line again, and here you will find remove this construction line. So what this construction line will be helping me, if somebody wants that this is drawn somewhere anywhere, so I want this one to be exactly drawn in this axis at a distance of 10 meter. So I will just try to find where is the 10-meter line point. Identification of point is very important in this construction line. So you can put 10, 10, 10. So here is my point 10 meter. So I have to bring the face to the 10-meter line. So what I can do, this move option I have selected earlier. So you can put control so that all the faces you can select. Then here is the option of move. So from this axis it have been moved to here, and then here you can move it to here. So you can see it have been created at a distance of 10 meter exactly, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So for rotating it and viewing it from, let me cancel this construction line. You can remove all the construction line or you can keep it for your reference, and you can cancel the move option. Now you can see this particular building how to rotate. So when you will be clicking on your this mouse cursor, then you can rotate it using the rotate option, and you can view from the different angles that you might be knowing if you have worked in some of the design softwares. Apart from that, one thing, the basic difficulty what others feel that you should not feel or find is that when you are zooming, then it is going here. You can see but I want to see the up face. If I am making it zoom in, then it is going that side, upside. But I want to make something or draw something in the topmost face of this. Are you getting what I wanted to draw now? I want to make something, some figure in the topmost face of this. So when I can do it once zooming it, then it is going out of the interface. If I am doing it zoom in, then it is going somewhere where I cannot see, I cannot draw. There are minutes. So there are two ways of doing it. First of all, here as you can see view rotation option, here you can select if you want to draw something on the top, then you can select the plan option. Plan, then it will be focusing on the top face. Here is the plan, here is the top face. Everybody can see plan view. There are different views. Left view, from left your building will be locating or looking like this. From right view you can see, from back you can see. Different views of your drawing you can draw. This is simple block, building block, that's why it is looking like this. But it can be rectangular or house or anything, any cross section gear. So different front view, back view, this becomes very important. So if I want to draw something on the top, then it will be plan view. In this plan view you can see this is the surface, you can rotate again. In this plan view you can rotate. This was the face on which I wanted to draw something. This was the face, everybody can see. So this face, it was going that side, this side, that's why I selected plan view, so that I can find easily this face. And with the help of construction line, say if I am drawing one construction line, just to find out the center of this point. So with this also I can find the center through this process also, so that it will be the center I can call. So in this center, if I want to draw anything, rectangle, circular, let me draw one circle for the timing, because rectangles we have already drawn a lot. So here you can see it is polygon, then I will be putting to the circle. What will be the center of the circle? I can zoom it. If it is selecting here, sometimes if you are very small, then it will be difficult, it will not be able to find which point you want to select. So for going into the minute, you have to zoom it, then you can go to the point center, then you can draw the circle. So see, similar thing is here. If you are drawing in any of the faces, then you have to lock it, which face you want to draw. Once it is locked, then it will draw the circle. And radius of this one also you can specify, typing it like I was typing the dimensions. So see, this type of dimensions have been drawn. So this one I now I want to delete, and I will show you how it is done. So let me delete this one. Let me draw again for you all. Okay, my construction line is also eliminated, I think. Let me go to the plan view. Yeah, this is my plan view, and you can see, yeah, this is fine. So here I wanted to draw circle, so here I have selected the block, then I will go for circle. So here you need not to go for the segments. Here is a segment, that's why different segments were happening. So I will select only 4 segments. If you will select 20, what will be the result? You can see by yourself. If you will select the 20 segments and you will draw the circle, then it will be, you can see from the 2D view itself, then it will be not complete circle, it will be drawn in that segments. If I will be clicking on it, then you can see this will be clicking like putting like segment, not circle. But what is the difference? If you are making the segments less, going for the plan view, if you are making the segments less, let's say I'm making only the 4 segments here. So it is coming like this. So these segments shows the shape which you want to plot there. 4 segment, 5 segment. Is it fine? Is it fine for all of you? Payal, Elena,
Yes, sir.
till now you have completed. So one important thing I will be discussing now, then I will be ending the today's session. The important thing that you also know, that if you are facing the issue of zoom in and zoom out, then what you can do, you can put the shift key, then you can select the object by clicking on the cursor, then you can move your object. See here, I can move my object here and there easily. If I'm zooming, then it is going out of the interface, then I can put here, and I can, for this moving your object inside the interface, you have to click on the shift button first, then after that you have to click on the cursor, then you can move to particular face, then you can zoom it. So in that regard, you will not find any of the option or any of the situation where you are not able to see the particular section of your object. Either for seeing the particular section or drawing in the particular face, you can rotate it. In this case, if you want to draw, you can rotate it, or else you can zoom in or zoom out, or else you can move it. Or if nothing you are able to do, then you can select the face plan, or you want to do the left side of this one, then you can see in the left side which side it is taking by rotating it slightly. So you can see this side it is talking left, then right will be the opposite of that one here. So in this way you can select the particular object and draw. So till now everybody is clear?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
That once we make this building block,
Hmm.
can we change the height?
This height, if you want to change, of course, as I told you, changing the height, you have to drag the face.
Okay.
So if you want to change, see, I have selected this drag option. Here is the drag option, or stretch you can say. Here's the drag, it is there. So this was the initial height, so this one you want to decrease, am I correct, or you want to increase? Both ways
Yes,
it
sir,
can.
got it, got it.
And how much you want, you can type it here, 1.3 meter, 1 meter, or what, minus 1 meter. So then accordingly you can change it, no? That's why I have making you understand with all the features, so that whichever tool you want, you can do it accordingly. Because if I will tell you the simple process or single process, then you cannot do. So you learn all the tools, and whichever is applicable you can do by any of the way.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So anybody is having any kind of doubt in installation of software, or importing the weather data file, or drawing this uh, this building block, and apart from that, the various features like move, or rotate, clone, or drag, those I have discussed with the today's session. So they can ask, and we can get it clear. Otherwise, I think I will be ending the today's session, and I will be completing the rest part of it in the next session, upcoming session, or else some sort of extra class will also be taken if somebody really wants to get in touch and get the software to be learned. So one extra class can also be done, because this week 12 lecture class will be the last class for us officially. But I can request for the extra class, so that I can make you understand about the various features. There are a lot of features in this which you need to be learned, and your doubts need to be cleared. So that one we can do, but for the timing, I think we can end it with this. And anybody is having some sort of query, they can ask. Otherwise, we can log out.
Sir, I have a problem
Yeah.
regarding, I mentioned earlier also, I cannot do the simulation part.
Hmm. So you are able to this activate all the license in your software.
Yes, sir, whatever you have shown, na, I have done that
So
earlier.
yeah, that
That
thing,
activation code.
I got it. I got it. So some sort of mistake then you are making it. That's why you are not able to do it. So I would like to ask you to share your screen. What kind of error it is showing, so that I can help you in a better way. While you are processing with the simulation, what? tab or what message it is showing. I must say you might be working at the site level, that's why it is not showing, or some sort of small error you might be doing. So you can share your screen so that I can help you out. If you have installed it and activated all the license, then it should be you should be able to do the simulation as well. You can share your
Is
screen,
it
Payal.
something related to this graphic card or something?
Nothing. You can share your screen and you can proceed with the
Just a
simulation of a
minute.
simple. Just now, whatever model you have created, you can do the simulation for that one.
Okay.
Whatever you have created, whatever size, whatever location, you can just simulate it and see whether it is happening or not for your case. If it is done, then we will be ending the session, and if it is not done, then I will be helping you out in that regard.
I'm working on another computer, so it will take time.
So simulation, you just have to click on this simulation button. Once you have clicked on the simulation button, you can see my screen. You have to update.
Yes, sir, I have done that.
I will go in detail of that one in the next class, but
Yes, sir.
for
Yes.
you, I am showing you because there are several things that needs to be discussed with you all. So you have to you
Okay.
just don't click
Okay.
hourly, sub hourly. You just click on monthly. It will be very rough calculation and it will be very fast calculation if you are calculating for each day of the year and if you are calculating for each month of the year.
Hmm.
So you can load and you can update. Then it will be performing the simulation and it will be showing some sort of result that we will be discussing in the next later class. Yeah, so this kind of results you will be getting. Are you able to simulate it now?
No, sir, the problem is there. If I click OK,
Hmm?
then nothing is happening. Like for an half an hour, I can't able to see the
No, it will be
simulation
showing.
report.
So you are not, you are at the building level. Here it is the building level. You are not at the untitled or site level. You check it once because this is the error people generally conduct.
Just a minute, I will do it again.
So you should be at the building level before simulation.
Okay, sir, got it, got it.
Got it? So what
Yes, sir,
method you
it
were
is showing.
conducting?
Yes, sir.
You were.
Yes, sir, I was at the building level.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it is fine now. Your doubt is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My doubt is
Okay,
clear. Yeah,
so
it's showing the result.
see you all in the next problem solving session. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
today's
Please
session
do extra
recording.
class, sir.
Yeah, one extra class I will be taking for all of you, and I will be discussing in detail of each of the options that have not been, because importing the DXF file will not always be possible for every one of you. So you can draw by your own. So whatever changes, whatever doubts you are having, whether height can be increased or whatever it is, so that thing we can discuss it informally or in a better way. So we will be meeting you soon in the next problem solving session. See you all soon. Thank you
Okay, sir.
and keep
Sir,
the
I have a
yeah.
skylight in my building. So now, yeah, I will be able to do with the construction light, construction line.
Yeah, that's why some important things need to be discussed, that I focused initially, like what issues I was also facing. Like I want to do it someplace, something that I was not able to because it was moving somewhere, or my building envelope was moving somewhere. So this construction lines seems to be very useful for finding particular location for drawing the things. That's why I try to tell you the basic features in this class. Later on, I will be discussing in detail of everything else, whatever have been discussed in the
Okay,
NPTEL.
okay, sir. Okay,
Okay, thank you all.
okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.